11:11. Let's do this. It's our board meeting. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. First time I've smoked. I've smoked this morning. First time I've spoke this morning. Okay. Should we have a look at what's on the table today? It's going to be interesting, I believe. I've already got some cards out. I have the Rider-Waite Tower. I'm not too sure what's going on with my voice. Divine Feminine, you're on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. And then I have the random cards and the emotion cards, the vibes, the vibing cards, the channel of love cards and the flower language card, and the box fell over and spilled these all over the table. So that's been happening quite a lot. So I'm using that as a sign. Okay, let's start with the channel of love cards on this beautiful morning. We're just a little bit tangled up. Okay. Now with the channel of love cards, these cards just contain the major arcanas. So all 22 of the major arcanas and all the character cards. And I've thrown in the 2 of cups and the 10 of cups. That's what this pack consists of. I feel like I've got headphones in. Hearing your own voice. I'm going to do them in the star signs. I'm not really sure how the layout is going to go yet. We'll just go with the flow. Okay, we need 6 along there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We best move the coffee. 6. There's just enough room. Well, that's good news, isn't it? That there's just enough room. There's enough room. Okay. There's always enough room. Sagittarius, you want 2 cards. Ooh, and Capricorn wants 3. The birdie calling. You have to listen for the bird song. The chittering and chattering of the birds, Divine Feminine. That's how you're being communicated. That's how you're being communicated to. That's who you're communicating through. The birds. The birds and the bees. Lots of bees around. Big bumblebees. Felt like I want to look at the bottom of the deck in a moment. Let's have a look at these emotion cards, vibes. My baby just cares for me. Okay, oh. Coming out in pairs. Well, Gemini, Taurus, you have 2 emotions on your table. On your table. Oh, it's your table, is it? Taurus and Gemini. I'm not giving you that many cards, Virgo, sorry. That's a bit silly now. You're being mischievous. No, that's Libra, okay. Justice is up to something with the Libra card here. They have a plan. Okay, they've been thinking. It feels like they've actually been in a sauna, like in a sweat box. Maybe they've been put in a sweat box. How long for? I feel like you're out now. Okay. Something about Libra wanting to be the chief of police, the flower language. Just take as many cards as you want, guys. There's no rules. Okay. Okay, so when you realise there's no rules, look how it flows. If there's no rules, then you can make your own decisions. It's like you're not rebelling. If you're allowed to do whatever you want to do, then you'll figure out at some point what it is that you're actually wanting to do, what's in alignment with you, and then you'll follow through. There's no one to tell you off. Okay. Random. Rather random, yes. I'll give you those. I don't want to look at that. Well, I can see an E. Give me an A. A. Give me an E. E. Give me an I-O-U. It's an I-O-U. So, someone owes someone something. Or they feel they do. I owe you. Do you? What do you owe me? Are you talking to me? Well, what do you owe? Who do you owe something to? What do you owe to them? I need a little time to think things over. I need a just a little time here on my own. In the sweatbox. Okay. Let's ask what's going on. Aries, come on, you're up. Random cards. Oracle in reverse. Well, I was going to say, don't ask me what's going on. And I thought, well, we're going to find out, aren't we? So that's why I changed it to, let's find out what's going on. Let's see what the Oracle cards want to say. These are kind of Oracle because they're not tarot. Well, the channel of loved ones are. I've just reworded the meaning. Okay, so we have the Oracle in reverse for Aries, which we know is the Emperor energy. We've got a song. I need a little time. We can see what song's on right at this moment. Give me one moment in time. Let's have a listen. If you only knew what I was going through, I just can't smile without you. I know that feeling. It's been a bit of a Mona Lisa week where it's like, I just don't feel like smiling much. Okay, a bit of a Barry Manilow there. I just can't smile without you. Okay, the flower language would like to say sincereness. That's nice. That's a nice energy. Pleasure. Okay. This is coming in with I owe you. What's some pleasure? Okay. Relaxed. Nice energy, Divine Masculine. You're in this relaxed state of, I feel it's a surrender. Yeah, you're sensitive. Okay. So, avoid energy. Spending time on one's own. Okay. Boy zone. You're in the boy zone. Okay. We're going to Boys to Men now. I'll make love to you like you want me to. And I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. Well, that sure is making up, isn't it? Okay. That sure is making up. Because making up is hard to do. Is it, or is it breaking up? Because making up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Now don't you leave my heart in misery. Oh, Mr. Emperor. Come on, Aries, let's have a look. Give me some tarot cards. Give me a story. Okay. Oh, you're the King of Cups. You're the King of Love. You're ready for marriage, commitment, and you're sincere. Okay. This is about making love. Making up and making love. It's a bit different to like makeup sex. Makeup sex, let's pretend. Let's pretend that we are friends. I don't think they're the words, but let's pretend with makeup sex. It's about making love, making up. Okay, let's make some love. You've got a torch. Is that a torch? Where are you going? I'm going deep. King of Cups. This is a king who is emotionally balanced. Okay. Why are you a bit guarded? I feel like you've got a shield around your neck. It's like you're guarding yourself from the... it's a cold wind. It's like a... Oh, it's... Are you guarding yourself from backlash? The definition of that word, we can most definitely clarify. Backlash. It's 11:22. And making up is hard to do. Okay, definition of backlash. A sudden, forceful, backward movement. Recoil. A strong or violent reaction as to some social or political change. A backlash of angry feeling among Southern Conservatives within the party. That was me last night. Feisty little fucker at times. This is true. The backlash. Guarding yourself from the backlash. Okay. I come up with, what was another word for backlash? I just want to have a look. Counteraction, retaliation, recoil, resistance, reaction, repercussion, backfire, counterattack, fallout, reprisal. 22 more rows apparently. Wow. I've got quite a lot to get through here, so let's carry on. Okay. King of... Oh, I've just realised. You've already shown your face as being sensitive. You're sensitive to backlash? Okay. So I feel as if, well, the energy of, you feel there's some making up to do. So you could be the cause of this. Anger. Inner turmoil. Retaliation. Okay. You've got the fish around your neck, but it's more placed by your heart chakra. I feel like you're a soppy sod at heart. You've been working towards building your foundations. You've got this pentacle rest on a brick here. Okay. Unless this is another brick in the wall where you're putting up your guard. So you're scared of any repercussions that could be coming your way. Well, you feel like there's a need for you to make up. Okay. And it's the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine's energy. She's kind of looking the other way. I can say Divine Masculine. Okay. Now I can't see the book anymore. So what are you chipping away at? A way to... What's that word? Reconciliate. Is there such a word? Reconciliate. I've not heard of this word. How do you say it? Reconciliate. It doesn't come up. Oh, hold on. It might do. No, it comes up with reconciliation. That's what I wanted to say, but reconciliate. You're wanting to reconcile. Okay. Nearly there. Nearly. Close. Close. Let's put you back in position and we shall have a look at what Taurus is up to. Taurus. Tease me, please. Okay. Kiss me. Oh, very nice. Tease me. Kiss me. Don't get overexcited now, Taurus. Curious. Very curious. It says curious on there. Like Curious George. Kiss me. Tease me. Okay, someone's curious. Worried. They're worried. Will you still love me tomorrow? Do you still want to kiss me? Tease me, please. And then you have the Two of Cups, Taurus. True love. I said I threw the 2 and the 10 of Cups in this deck. Okay, got the 2 of Cups coming up. To see or not to see? That is the question today. To see or not to see? You're going to put that wall up, or you're going to break it down? Okay. Breaking down the barriers. Let's have some cards. Mistletoe here. You miss her? Okay. It's like you miss her twinkle toes. I actually feel as if somebody's missing you, Taurus. Kiss me. Tease me, please. Curious. Worried. True love. Okay. When I said I feel like you have twinkle toes, I feel like you're a bit of a imp, elf, pixie, fairy. Fairies have wings. But that's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. Let's have a look. Yes, the Empress, the Divine Feminine's energy. So this energy of not really being overexcited. I said don't get too overexcited, Taurus. And it's like, don't worry, I won't. So she's looking very stable here. Okay. The Empress energy, Mother Earth, comes in perfectly with the Taurus energy. Okay. You're looking all cosy now. She's waiting for a kiss. She's got like loads of mistletoe over her head. It's like it's constantly there. It's like, kiss me. Okay. We have somebody who's coming towards you. They're feeling really chuffed, wants to come out. They're feeling really proud because they were worried whether or not you actually wanted them to. Well, you're both worrying, are you? Curious. One of you's curious, the other one's a bit worried. Who is who? There's a bit of a shared energy here. Look at the toes. Twinkle toes. Okay. I feel like you both have the same concerns, although you're both curious about the same thing, about whether or not this connection is true love. I feel the sign synchronizations just keep coming in with tease me. Okay. You're about to lose control. And curious. Do you want to go any more into this, Taurus? Yes. There you go. There's your answer. So if you thought that Taurus didn't want to proceed, is it proceed or precede? I'm not looking it up. And this has balanced out the masculine. So I'm feeling Taurus is the feminine energy, and the masculine energy here is, like I'm saying, I'm feeling as if he's quite proud of himself. If you have a look, the hats are similar, although it's like he's lost his Wally status. Oh, that would be like, where's Wally? When you've got to look in the crowd, search for just one person. It's like, yeah. Okay, where's Wally? Wally has been located. Okay, with the infinity symbol here. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Let's go on to Gemini. Come here. Conflict. It was in reverse when it flew into my lap. Okay. Conflict in reverse when it comes into your lap. So that means that there is no conflict here. Not between the lovers. It's in reverse. That's kind of all done and dusted now. Okay. So no more conflict. So when this lands in your lap, your lover, it's going to be bliss, harmony. Okay, no fear. Fickleness. Fickle with conflict, paranoid, jeez, love struck. Bit dirty now. A bit dirty, divine masculine. Okay, fickle. Definition of fickle. Absolutely. Fickle meaning. Changing frequently, especially as regards one's loyalties or affections. It's going to be no more of that. You're just going to know. Okay, you're paranoid. Trust the signs, trust the synchronizations. This is talking, I'd say, to the divine masculine. That part of the love connection, love struck. Divine masculine, fickleness, conflict. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, you have hard. It's hard. Youth. There's children here, Rosebud. Oh, that's nice. They're little ones. They're little ones that are going to bloom into beautiful roses. Youth, it's hard. It's hard to do what, Cancer? Because you are the card of kind of home. So I feel like things have been hard at home with the youths. Helping them to develop into beautiful rosebuds. So I'm feeling maybe that things are not smelling of roses just yet. It's hard, exclamation mark. This is something that you don't know. Again, I'm feeling as if, well, I'm not sure. Let's have a look who it is. Exhausted. So things at home are exhausting, and it seems to have something to do with the young ones. The young ones. Okay. All right, Cliff. Enough to make you want to jump off a cliff. It's hard. Who's this for? Mr. Know-it-all. King of Swords. The divine masculine. Okay. So I actually feel like the divine masculine wants to know he wants to be educated, know a lot more, most definitely about how to overcome this situation because it's exhausting at home. Okay, keeping up with the youths. Hard. Mr. Know-it-all. Let's get you some tarot cards before we kind of like wrap you up here. You need to be wrapped up in a security blanket. Okay, let's have a look. So home is where you should feel safe, secure, adored, loved, cherished. That's your sanctuary. So it's hard. Hard when you've got a few different personalities in the home. You do need to just focus on your version of you though. And all else will follow suit eventually. But we all have to find our own way. Okay, heartbreaking. This will be a thing of the past soon. The guidance or whatever it is that you're looking for to be educated in this arena of life, it will find its way to you. Open your eyes. Okay. It will come. It might come in this reading. It might come via another stream of source. Yeah, the star. Again, it could come through the divine feminines. This is a card of creativity, inspiration, imagination. So it could come from your imagination or maybe from another's imaginings. I did say this will be in the past soon. This will be a thing of the past. This is the aha moment. Okay. I do feel like you might need to strip things down to the... you might need to strip things down to the bare essentials. So you may be over-providing, especially when it comes to children. Okay. It's best to kind of provide what they need and not what they want. Because the wants, they have a long list of wanting. Your children will learn how to manifest their own desires, which is something you could teach them to do, rather than just being the provider. So thinking for themselves as well. These rosebuds here. Just trust that with rosebuds, okay, as with any gardening, I don't really interfere too much with the process. I can plant seeds and bulbs and then just leave them. And I just trust that nature will take care of the conditions, that I don't actually have to interfere with the growth of the plants. Okay. So you plant the seed and you allow it to grow on its own accord with nature in divine timing. But I feel like there's something about the conditions that you're providing. So you could provide better conditions for your children, youth, for your home. That came up yesterday in my first reading that I done. Was about the perfect conditions to blossom in. Okay. And this is a concern. And I was going to say this would be a concern for the Divine Masculine. As a Divine Masculine knows what foundations really he should be providing for future generations. It's normally not about, leaving a lot of money in a will, or you can have the property, this is about leaving a legacy. How you're spoke about, how you will be spoken about through generations. Are you leaving a legacy? One to be proud of. Okay, this is your reputation. So when I said about stripping it down to the bare essentials, okay, this is about learning how nature and Mother Earth can bring you joy and happiness, and not what money can provide. Short-term gain. Okay. So you have the card of transformation here. It is hard. It's not easy to change everything, because normally it's kind of, you have to change a lot of things. But normally the change has to start within you first. Okay. Should we move on to, who's next? Leo. Leo, you're a bit quiet. Just observing it all. Okay. Manipulation. I'm feeling as if there is a manipulation of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energy, because Leo speaks about combining those energies. Beauty. Okay. It's very much about the yin to the yang. Your strengths, your weaknesses, how you balance each of those out within you. So you will have to exert your Divine Masculine energy at times, and then there's other times when you need to settle into the beauty of it all and be in the Divine Feminine's energy. And it's very much I'm not going to say emotional manipulation, but to not allow yourself to do that to yourself. Recognise when you're doing this. There's this energy of fooling yourself. You're frustrated. I feel like this is actually finding the balance. That's why you're quiet. A manipulation of beauty. Being frustrated, sex on legs. So this is all to do with asexual desire here, Leo. It's like you want to roar like a lion, but I feel the ferociousness of it, and you need to just settle and calm down a little bit into your Divine Feminine's energy. Maintaining that balance. Okay, between the two that reside within you. You've got your intuition here, the High Priestess energy. Feels like you need time to think before you come out of your den, Leo. Yeah, before you make the offer. So you're having to think, about love, but you're actually talking, it's just to yourself. You're talking to yourself regarding love. You're talking to the divine, to your higher self, whilst you're doing this. You're tapping into spiritual truths in this. I'm not sure where the manipulation comes in, whether or not you're trying to manipulate the opposite energy. Okay, maybe. You're wanting to get out of this because you're frustrated. So you could be manipulating, I feel like you could be manipulating the divine feminine's energy because you're frustrated. So I want to say, regardless of what sex you are half masculine, feminine. So I'm feeling like your masculine energy will be coming through maybe a bit more with this frustration, anger. There's a manipulation of the beauty of the divine feminine. Divine feminine, if you can sense this happening, I sensed this happening last night on my live. It's a bit feisty. I was a bit feisty. And it's like, okay, I need to tame that. So I'm very aware of what occurs within me and the energy that is coming through. Okay, manipulating the vessel. Should we move on from that? Because you have the transition card here. So let me just go through this. You're pulling down the moon, pulling down the feminine's intuition, tapping into it. You might be feeling quite frustrated, which means there's more of a push, a pressure. But as you go within, it's like you're trying to offer love, but you have to watch your pace. You are going through the transition, but there's a frustrated energy. You can see you're wanting relief. And seeing as we have sex on legs, twinkle toes. Okay. I actually feel you're excited as well, though. Well, let's carry on and we should have a look at Virgo. Oh, a joke. Is it a joke? Peace. Frazzled. This is the surrender energy that I'm picking up. I know I do them individual star signs, but for me it just kind of comes in with one story because you are a portion of all of this. It's what the 13th star sign is, like the fifth element, when you can get your head around that you are one, all. Frazzled. I feel like you're just wanting peace now. Has the cat been telling tales? Cat tale. Okay, it's not a joke. What, talking to the animals? I'm not laughing. Whole again. The death card. Someone's reversing. Okay. Whole again. And you can make me whole again. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. And you can make me whole again. Okay. Divine Masculine. Let's have a chat. This is you talking to the Divine Feminine here, the Queen of Cups. King of Cups has come up twice. You're sensitive, Mr. Sensitive. But it looked like you was ready for that emotional heart-to-heart conversation. Heart-to-heart conversation feels like it's a first for you, Divine Masculine. Be brave. Cupid's hiding. Okay. You can't get it wrong. You have to trust that. Whatever comes out will come out. Everyone feels like they're clinging on for dear life. Okay. This feminine looks very, very understanding. I don't feel like she's going to throw pebbles at you or anything. They are by her feet, but okay. What are you telling her? I felt like the birds were going to tell me. You're getting something off of your chest, a conversation that you're wanting to have. Now look, there's Leo here with the wings, and we've just been and visited Leo, haven't we? It's kind of in their den. There's a healing one there. Have a look at the masculine's face. Okay. I feel like this is the Divine Masculine coming forth saying, I'm the masculine. I'm Divine Masculine, you Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine already knows who she is. Okay. And then this is a nightmare. And it's no joke. This is a nightmare. It's actually a nightmare. The Divine Masculine coming forth to have a heart-to-heart conversation. This is a first. Wow. He's found something that's kind of stumped him. And it's stumping his growth. Okay. So at some point he's going to have to speak up and get this off his chest. Because he wants to feel at peace. He wants to feel whole again. He's frazzled, tired. Okay. Sleepless nights. Unnecessary concern. Feeling trapped in. Feeling as if you're being pushed into a corner. They're the monsters under your bed that are fighting. There's no monsters under there. Libra. The scales of justice, and we're mischievous. I felt like you've been in a sweatbox. But I saw the word, well, achieve. Okay. You've got a big grin on your face. I feel like you might be a bit too big for your boots. It looks like you're coming across too big for your boots. Mischievous. It's all in proportion. Don't worry. Keeps you balanced. Big feet, keep you balanced. The ego turns to God. Judgment. Feeling mischievous. So this is kind of the energy of a fuck it energy. You can't really fuck it up. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? Cherish. Yeah, you'll never know. I feel this energy, you'll never know, but I feel this energy is if you don't have this conversation, you're never going to know, which means that it's going to be quite hard for you to continue in life in this state of peace. I love you. Okay. Red tulip. They're coming out, aren't they? The tulips. I feel like the tulips come out first and then the roses bloom. Okay, someone has to go first. I love you. The ego turns to God. It's just those 3 little words. Okay. I'm feeling mischievous. Want to be the chief. So I feel like you want to go first. You're scared though. Okay, give me some cards. Queen of Pentacles. There she is, the Divine Feminine. Cherish the love we have. We should cherish the life we live. Because cherish is right here on the ground, I actually feel like it feels very much as if the Divine Masculine wouldn't mind bowing forth. Take a curtsy. Bowing before you, Divine Feminine. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. So what's coming through? Okay. And we're balanced. With the scales, temperance here. This is needs to occur before reconciliation. Reconciliate. Whatever. Okay. Reconciliation. Temperance. Blending of masculine feminine energy. Being grounded. And then you can both go and claim that crown. It's very soon because the daffodils are already kind of died off now. Tulips are out now. So I'm feeling like we're past that stage and we're getting closer and closer to this path. The path of recovery. Okay, very healing card with temperance here. Scorpio. You're thirsty, Jasper. I can hear you drinking. Scorpio, have you been drinking? Okay. I can hear you drinking, or I can feel you drinking. Let's have a look. I'm sorry. That's okay. That will explain all the wobbliness. You've been drinking? You're excited. Okay, calms your nerves. Wow. Celebrate. Are you celebrating on your own, Scorpio? Let's have a look. Cheerful. You're feeling cheerful. There's a crocus here. Okay. I believe they're out at the moment. It's a season to be cheerful. Fa la 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 la. Can you still get your hands on some mistletoe? I don't think it matters. You're excited. I'm sorry. Hidden secrets. Okay, so you are nervous. You're hiding a lot with the moon energy here. Well, it says hidden secrets, Scorpio. Oh, you're known to it. You're prone? You're prone to it. Okay, blame the star sign. See, that's what I do. I blame my Taurus energy. Like a bull in a china shop at times. Just blame your star sign. Hidden secrets, but you are cheerful, excited, and you're sorry. Okay, you're very passionate. This, I actually feel this youthful, passionate energy has erupted within you, and you're wanting your fairy tales and palaces and kingdoms. The sky's the limit. Oh, further beyond that. Okay. Yeah, this is an opportunity from the divine. You are stressed out, Scorpio. You can see here. You're sitting in the Emperor energy. You've got a stress ball. Okay. I was going to say you've got a hip flask. That's lemons. Sour taste. Grapefruit. Yeah. Little sprinkling of sugar. Spoonful of sugar helps the grapefruit go down in the most delightful way, especially if you allow it to like marinate overnight. Is it marinate or marinade? Marinate. Overnight, really nice. Cut the grapefruit in half and then just score the little segments, just a sprinkling of sugar. Pink grapefruit, even better. Just takes away the sharpness. Okay. Well, you've got your armour on. You're a little bit protected here. It's something to do with your legs. What's wrong with your legs? Twinkle toes. Sex on legs. You're all in proportion. It's how you keep your balance. Okay. So you're having a look. You're really examining this because you've got like a little eye. You've got the eye of the tiger. Well, you're looking at this with a sideward glance. So you're not looking at it full on, like in the face. You're kind of giving it a little glance. You are examining it. Have a look. You're going like through the spy hole here. And you're examining this opportunity. Oh, the song that's coming through is It's a Shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. You've got a lot of making up to do, Scorpio. And I know it's hard to do. You are feeling cheerful, but you have some stuff that's hidden. Okay. You're apologising here. I'm sorry. One more card for you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. I've heard of this before. Well, when the Divine Masculine decides he's going to claim his Divine Feminine, there's a strong chance that they actually run at that point. I don't know what happens. It seems like, and the cases that I've heard about, they run into alcohol. So it's like, okay, I'm going to let my Divine Feminine know that I love her and I would like a relationship. And then it's like, what happens? It's like, then instead of going straight to your Divine Feminine, it's like you go straight to the pub. And you prolong it. I just think it's part of the process. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's so that you are sure, you are certain. Okay. But something seems to happen that when you're ready, okay, you kind of go, oh, I don't want to say off the rails, but I think because you come to like the realisation within you, such a pressure is released, just to have got over that hurdle of deciding how you do feel. Okay. Then it comes to like the talking part, that heart-to-heart conversation. So, we're happy. We can see cheerful, excited. What are you apologising for though? Because you've got some stuff that's hidden. Sagittarius. Let's have a look. You've got quite a lot of cards here, Sagittarius. You've got the mother energy and the wife energy and the solitude energy. You're flattered, Mr. Fix-It, and puppy love. Okay, I'm actually feeling both a feminine and a masculine energy here. There is a masculine here who is very much in love with a feminine. He's been spending time on his own. He wants to show this feminine some flattery. So it's like he can sense that this feminine is down. But I'm feeling as if he sees her worth as a wife or a mother. There's a puppy love. So there's definitely this masculine Sagittarius adores this feminine. Okay, sees her as the wife and mother role, which is very flattering towards this feminine. Let's say some more about this. It comes up with Heath, but I felt like this was health. So there is a masculine here who's concerned about a feminine's health, and he does love her. He's in the Page of Cups energy, and he feels like a bit of flattery wouldn't go amiss. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. And that's because there's an understanding that the feminine energy here is a divine wife, mother energy, and you have to take care of that. You have to look after that, especially if you find it to be a benefit with this feminine in your life. Okay, time for a celebration. Most definitely the masculine energy here is wanting to raise the divine feminine spirits, because they've consumed quite a lot of spirit within them. Quite literally. Okay, and feels like it's Dutch courage. So it's either someone who's been drinking a lot, or I'd say with Dutch courage, it took me to Amsterdam. And I said, at the beginning of my reading, I said, this is the first time I've smoked today. So it could be marijuana, it could be alcohol, but there's another kind of little compound that's having an impact on this. It's kind of Dutch courage. So it's helping you to relax. I don't actually feel like it's being used in a negative way. I feel you're using it to keep you perked up, okay, to keep you centered. We are on Capricorn. We have an obsession here now, Capricorn being the devil energy. We are obsessed. Innocence, Daisy. She loves me not. She loves me. We're still going over this. She loves me. That's the devil playing games with you. She loves me not. There's an obsession with... It's a bigger... Oh, it's a wasp. Hold on, we'll just get rid of the waspy. Mr. Waspy. And we can use this. Would you mind going out, please? That's it. Out you go. Come on. Out you go. Thank you. Okay. Just making sure this is what's come back in. So innocence, obsession, confidence, knowing without knowing, Little Miss Needy, and living the Tao. Okay. So not really, it's taken me to Scorpio secrets. Not really, these are what the hidden secrets are. You're living the Tao. The fact is you do have an obsession with the innocence of love. Okay. There is this concern of whether or not you actually know for sure whether this person loves you, knowing without knowing. But there's a confident energy here that you know that the Divine Feminine, she's in need at the moment. Queen of Cups. We've already seen her. She's in need of... Let's get some cards. Not a nasty little sting from a bee. Oh no, they're not nasty from a bee. Oh, because, I mean, the bee actually leaves like it's stinging you, doesn't it? The wasp will sting you. So it's not really wanting a wasp sting. Feels very much like a honeybee. That be careful who you sting, because it's going to kind of stay with them. Okay. And then, okay, I feel, do bees die after they've stung someone? I believe they might do, or a certain type of bee. They'll leave their sting in you, and then they'll go and die. Okay, come down here then, sweetie. And I feel like this energy of not really wanting to die, it's better to maybe, if you've stung someone, and if you can, pull the sting out of them. Really, Jasper? Okay, really, this is happening. Hey, how you doing? We have a masculine here who's taken a leap of faith. He's going to resurrect, and you're going to, hold on a moment. Divine Feminine, you'll feel via the birds, the sign synchronizations, you'll feel a change in the air when this is going to happen. When you, kind of the Divine Masculine, I felt the energy here because he's actually facing away from the one sword, the sword of resurrection. And I'm feeling, because this is the devil energy, there's this energy of, do I jump off a cliff and just like end it now? I felt like he shook his head then. But that's silly, isn't it? That's just trying to run away from it. So I'm feeling this energy of things will turn around. You'll feel a change in the air, Divine Feminine. Be on your toes. And after a long time, this offer is delivered. But this masculine, he needs to feel balanced first. Now, I'm feeling as if he's going to be putting this on the side of Libra, the justice here, in place of them scales. So the masculine's feeling balanced in the physical and spiritual realms. You comfortable there, Jasper? Yeah? Is it because you heard the wasp? Because you sat in that position yesterday when the wasp... Are you trying to protect me from the wasps? The wasp won't be able to hurt Mummy. It's all good. Yeah? Oh, you're dribbling. Nice. And you just kind of shook your dribble over my table. That's your drizzle. That sounds so sexy. Let's have a look at Aquarius energy. Or you can have a look at Jasper. Jasper, please don't hit me with your towel. She's going to swipe me with that. You've done it a few weeks, but you've done it right around my face. And take that. Okay. Aquarius, you have I adore you. Memories. So I adore you. I adore our memories. I'm scared. Divine Feminine. I'm scared. So there's this energy of the Divine Feminine actually. Like I said, it's like a joint energy that you're both feeling at different times. Divine Feminine, you're scared. You have all these beautiful memories. You're hearing in your mind how much you're adored, and yeah, I was going to say you can feel the change in the air. So go within Divine Feminine. Okay. It feel like you're waiting for your angel wings. They're coming. But what you're waiting for is coming upon angel wings. Mm-hmm. There's a divine delivery in store for you. And you're having to remember something. Okay, you're having to remember something that your Divine Masculine said to you. And I have a feeling the Oracle might be able to tell us that. He's pushing. Okay, Jasper, he's pushing the home card. So, can you remember what the Divine Masculine told you about his home life? Because it's extremely hard. You do know it all. He knows it all now. You might have said something to him about his home life, maybe being exhausting or hard. Okay. And also that there could be quite a lot of pain. That would need to be worked through. So I'm feeling this energy of, I don't know where that comes from. What does this say? Oh, obsession. Okay, Jasper, I think you've pushed that one over. I don't know how you turn the card over like that. I adore you. So this is about the turn of the tables. That's the turn of the books. What's it? On the other side of the card. Okay. I don't know what the saying is. And we have the masculine here, gritting his teeth. Okay. He's trying to protect himself. I don't feel as if the divine masculine, you are as secure as what you would like to believe you are, because there's this cliff here again. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, which will be spirit moving through you. And I haven't sneezed, which normally means it's sitting in me. Okay. These sticks, wands, they're kind of protecting the edge of the cliff so that you can't jump off. You won't be able to. You're here for a mission, so it would be unsuccessful even if you tried. But a lot of divine counterparts, when they're in like the deep of it all, they consider it. They consider a way out. Okay. Just because it seems to be too challenging, but you're not given anything that you cannot handle. So you can handle this. You need to get a handle on yourself though. So that was with Aquarius. Jasper, I'd say like stop biting your nails, your feet. Let's end with Pisces. SOS. Save our soul, save our souls. It has a very needy energy for both counterparts this week. Defence, holly. The holly and the ivy. Okay. Poison ivy was coming through. So I'm feeling as if maybe the connection feeling a bit toxic, only because of the hidden secrets, the things that are still in the dark. Bored. There's this bored energy when it comes to, I want to say playing games and playing around with this love. Make a wish. The star energy here. Okay, with Pisces. Make a wish. I'm wishing on a star. Do-do. Because you're looking for your soul to be saved. Make a wish. It's happening. Conflict. Make a wish. Don't wish for things to be easier. Wish for you to be stronger. This is petty conflict. It's got out of hand, really. That's what's happened. Is what started off as like playful banter has turned into like a dual energy, wanting to come into oneness, duality. It's about dealing with duality here. Anything more to say with Pisces when it comes to this love? The manifestation's coming. Calm yourself. Your ship is on its way in, and soon it will be in sight. So, be ready. Be prepared. Be optimistic. The Divine Masculine has the world here in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. Hey, Jasper. Purring at the same time? Okay. It sounds like a really sloppy cleaning session he's going through there, so I'm not going to apologise for Jasper. Okay, let's get a postcard from Spirit. Jasper, up a jump. Come here, darling. Jasper, come here. Hey, I'd like you to come down onto my lap. Good boy. Thank you. Onto Mummy's lap, please. I did say that when it kind of comes into your lap, there will be no conflict. So there is still this agitation within. Okay, with love, always. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are. not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Okay, let's carry on with the message, with the oracles. Hey. Should we go to a Heal Yourself card? I think that would be a really good idea. I'm just picking up on this Emperor energy about you needing to look at things square in the face. Okay. Life's got messy. You act messy. It happens. There's a card stuck in the bottom of this deck, in this box. Self-love. Let's just read this card here. Jasper, please stay on Mummy's lap. Good boy. That's it. Turn that side. Self-love. Card number 24. It says, take time out to get to know yourself and what works for you in this particular cycle of your life. Some of the biggest choices to self-love are self-criticism. Some of the biggest choices to self-love are self-criticism. I don't think so. Let's read it correctly. I'll hold the card up just so you can have a look at it, and then I'm going to put it down. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love, and no, I got it wrong again, didn't I? Okay, we get there. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love are self-criticism and perfectionism, which lead to harsh judgment of the self, closing down, and eventually illness. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognising the good in yourself and others. This card beckons you to breathe love in and out every moment of the day. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make to my daily routine so that love can pulsate through every breath, action and relationship I engage in? Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, in your home, in your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in prayer, etc. Keep your heart open, even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed. The action. This week is your opportunity to learn to receive. Anytime anyone says something nice to you or offers to help you, take a deep breath, thank them, and accept. You need to find something loving or nurturing to do for yourself. This could be a massage, a healing treatment, or a movie with a friend. Every time you look in the mirror, repeat, I am lovable, and do this every day until you really believe it. I am lovable. Yes, I am. Okay. Should we go to an angel prayers? We had these cards the other day, didn't we, Jasper? How many? One more. That one. Okay. One more. Jeez. That's it, isn't it? This top one. Jeez, Jas. Anything more? I can't see which one you wanted. No. Good boy. Thank you for your help, though. Okay, is that it? We have Live Your Joy. Let's have a look at these. Live Your Joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. I feel this is a message for you, Divine Feminine, from the masculine. Live your joy. Whatever you do, don't stop being you. Okay. The wonderful, magnificent beauty of the Divine Feminine. Don't stop being that. Divine Masculine, you're praying for your vibes to be cleared. Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Okay, so I want to say there's a balance in here. If you've been feeling a bit unbalanced within your energy, it feels like it's more than likely a manipulation of energy. So you be in control of your own alignment. So the vibes are clearing. We have Spirit Animal, a bird. Thank you, Animal Kingdom. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Okay. The messages that are being sent to you, Divine Feminine, via the animals. Is this true? You get something hanging off your nose, sweetie. Inner power, we have the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Let's read this card. Because we most definitely have the Divine Mother and Wife on the table. So your inner power. You are blessed to receive the support of the Universal Father today. You have the power within you to create your world, and you are being encouraged to see that this power is only in place when you are coming from a space of love. Release any toxic feelings and feel blessed. Knowing God is with you today. Oh, just feel blessed, knowing God is with you today. You are so powerful when you share your love with the world. Okay, he's gone out for some sunshine. It's good. Get some fresh air, Jas. Expanded interpretation. You are being encouraged by God and his angels to be a powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You can use it to instill fear and overpower others, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You are powerful and filled with love. They're talking to you, Divine Masculine. Shiva. Okay. Shiva is the Hindu god of strength and power. He is the ultimate father figure and is known for his leadership and fiery energy. I felt it yesterday. He is known as the destroyer and the cosmic dancer, but it is important to say that he is another expression of love. When called upon, he does destroy the negative energy of our lives, but he can lighten up our world like the sun. In this deck, we have focused on him as the Divine Father, as he gives us support and strength as a representation of our Father in heaven, God. So, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is most definitely within and around you. The miracle of forgiveness, Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me to understand the process of forgiveness. And we're to read this card as well. In every challenging area of your life right now, there is an opportunity to forgive. Forgiveness is a deconditioning of the mind. It is the process that takes place when we let go of fear and choose to love instead. It is a miraculous procedure that breaks down the barricades that shut off our heart and soul from the most divine and abundant of experiences. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to choose forgiveness today, as you deserve to experience only love in your life and on your spiritual journey. Okay, the expanded interpretation. The angels know you can give yourself a hard time over past choices. They are shining their light of healing and support on you and encouraging you to forgive yourself and let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. Unforgiving or resentful thoughts, whether towards yourself or anyone else, just become a weight, a drain on your body and mind. Your angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you it doesn't exist. And I said that when we come to, it was Cancer's energy, I believe. Maybe not. It might have been. I'm sure that's... Who had the Three of Swords? Anyway, I said that's going to be a thing of the past. Okay. That heartache and pain. So the angels know you can give yourself a hard time over past choices. They are shining their light of healing and support on you and encouraging you to forgive yourself and let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. Unforgiving or resentful thoughts, whether towards yourself or anyone else, just becomes a weight, a drain on your body and mind. Your angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you it doesn't exist. It is the present moment that is real. You are here now. Trust this and allow yourself to move forwards. You are forgiven. Never forget it. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah. Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and he is the angel who allows us to look back over our life and gain clarity on where we are today. Itchy nose. He is a miracle worker, and he helps us bring the flame of forgiveness into our heart so we can move forwards in a more fearless and powerful way. You can invoke his presence by visualising his bright yellow, orange and gold aura surrounding you. And then we have two cards that came out the other day. I'm not going to read these. Unconditional Love, the Divine Mother, with the Divine Father. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. This is a week for receiving love, learning how to receive. And Peaceful Warrior, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Peace is being restored here, okay, to all. Let's end with a Rumi message. Let's end with a Rumi. Covered in Jasper's hairs here. I'll deal with that later. You can't really see it on camera. It just looks like I'm brushing my boobs down. So. Okay. Let's get this wrapped up, guys. If you'd like to book in a personal reading with myself, then the details are in the description box. You just need to send me an email. We can get that set up. Okay, let's finish this board meeting with a Rumi message, please. I'm singing, the sun is shining. I don't know the words. The weather in. It's this bit. To the rescue. Here I am. I want you to know, yo. Can you understand? We've had this card, haven't we? Last time we used the deck, it was a rise. 13. So hold again. We have the Death card, which is number 13. And then we have 13 here with Arise, and this was our last message. So I don't really feel like particularly excited about repeating this message again. I'm looking for a new message. We should read the beginning part And I'll decide what we're going to do after that. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you capture. Doesn't say that. Captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Okay, let's get another card. I'm curious. It's been quite a long reading because I came on at 11:11 and it's 12:27. Okay, so thank you for sticking with me. Oh, Passion of the Wild Red Mother. 36. Let's end with this message. It sounds like a good card. It comes after the lover and the beloved. Don't ask the conscious ones about the wine. Behold the glowing effect of it in the eyes of the drunks. Been celebrating, Divine Masculine. Merry. You'll be sent on your cheerful, merry way. Okay. Bring me your unreasonableness, your insanity, your love without reason, and your passion. The passion that makes you crazy and shoos all logical restraints from your mind. Leave your ordered thoughts, sensible plans, and appropriate attire at my door. Put on your animal fur. I've got it on. Okay. And sing to me in gibberish. When my beautiful goat dies, I make drums from their skins, and their spirits live on in my passionate play. When my birds drop their feathers, we've seen this. Right there, staring at me. When my birds drop their feathers, I gather them and put them in my hair. Come drum with me as I place feathers in your hair, and we honour the spirits of my animals, of your animal nature too, wild and free as you are in truth. Stick your tongue out and growl at those who try to tame you with guilt, shame and fear. Do you think I give a damn for any of their silly games? Those games of reason and logic. Of course you should do it this way, they say. It makes sense. But I care not for what makes sense. I care for what brings you alive. You, O blazing angel, are being invited by the wild red mother to participate in a dance of divine passion. You may be an activist, a poet, an advocate for justice, or a writer, content in your own world of dreams, or perhaps you are a healer, devoted to the liberation of the suffering of others and hungry to commune with ancient wisdom. Perhaps you are all of these, or some other exquisite amalgam of holy energy in form. Whatever your nature, there is passion in your heart, a fire for something more powerful than fear that can become the fuel for your life journey, if you accept the invitation of the wild red mother, of course. This is the invitation to lay aside despair, to lay aside doubt in the capacity of the human heart, even your frustration and impatience. It is a time to quit whipping yourself and others, no matter how noble the intention behind the whip may be, and start dancing instead. Instead, I put my whip down. I've done some fretting and spanking some asses yesterday in my life. Listen, fiery. I told you. Feisty, fiery. The stick's down. I'd rather dance now. Okay. I'm in the mood for dancing, romancing. Oh. Okay. Will you join her, the wild red mother, in her exuberant play? You can choose to lead through joy, to heal through love, to transform suffering in what it is meant to be, the crucible through which ecstasy reveals itself. You do not have to analyse, to stay in the throes of process and ordered stages. You can just choose this passionate path now, if you wish. You are ready. It is open to you. Will you accept? It takes a great spirit, one with much practice or studied rebellion, to be ready to cast off the shackles of society from a place of loving defiance rather than fearful anger, and to playfully say to the world, I have tasted your stale bread and underdeveloped wine, and have had quite enough now. I decline your offer to gorge upon such lesser fruits. I prefer to feast upon bread, hot and fresh, and wine that is mouth-filled and, how do I say this word? Unctuous. Join me if you like. It is an abundant feast, and there is plenty for all. Even in the spiritually minded, there can be a driving fear, thinly veiled as devotion to the most arduous path. Perhaps for a while, that serves as a truth of sorts, but eventually there will come a time when smaller truths must give way to larger ones, so the soul can truly be free to grow. I feel like I'm talking gibberish now. Okay. Passion is the bridge that leads you from a smaller truth, that suffering is necessary in order to heal, towards a larger goal and more luscious experience of life as a divine embrace. Yes, sometimes the divine lover in an little Mr. Bosby trying to come in again. Sometimes the divine lover, in all enthusiasm for the sport, bites you too hard or grabs you with so much desire that a bruise remains. However, the passion behind such fervent embrace can leave you begging for more life, for more of that boundless love, even when it knocks you on the head whilst grabbing for you. This is possible when you give up on judgment of what is good and what is bad, on what is apparently spiritual and what is not, and when you just realise everything in your life is leading to love. Whether through caress or a slap, the divine lover is seducing you. If you can accept this, you can certainly give yourself permission to love what you love, to live how you wish to live, and to forget about holding yourself back because some choices make sense and others supposedly do not. If you are able to rise to the passion that is possible for you, you'll let the wild red mother consume your philosophies and doctrines. She'll feast on your religion and your plans, and devour your doubts and certainties. She'll tear away your need for maps and directions. Just when you think there's nothing left, she'll grab your hands and spin with you. You'll tilt back your head and laugh so wildly with her, spinning together along the earth upon her axis. With a daring and bold love for life that will not be quashed, that wild mother speaks to you now. You can choose passion over fear, time and time again. So I invite you to paint the whole world red with me, with passionate nature. Let us laugh and change the world. I saw all the passion here, Scorpio, with your energy. Okay, so let's repeat that. So I invite you to paint the whole world red with me, with passionate nature. Let us laugh and change the world. Having a look at it, aren't you? You'd like to help change the world. This oracle comes to you with a message. It is a big cosmic yes. It is also an invitation to let go of suffering and struggle, not with regret or shame, but with gentle acknowledgement that it has had its purpose. It now has a bigger purpose, that of passion, which calls you to engage in the embrace of life with more abandon than ever before. Now is the time to let go of belief systems and needing to know anything. It is time to trust in the beating of your own heart and in the people, places, and experiences that truly move you, whether it makes sense or appears to be logical or not. The wild red mother comes to you when you are ready for her at a soul level. Your mind may think she is a thief in the night, ready to pilfer all you hold near and dear, and be utterly in terror at the prospect. But your soul will be gurgling with such anticipation of freedom, it will fill your heart with sweet love and urge you to let go. Let her have her way with you, even if it means she crashes into you in the dark as she fumbles and drags you, half asleep, to go out dancing with her under the full moon, wearing nothing but your animal skin and a smile. She'll soothe any bumps and bruises you receive in opening up to life with the most tender and effective of ministrations, for she is just as tender a nurse as she is a wild, raging dance partner. This oracle also brings you guidance. You have divine permission to do something ridiculous. Be it ridiculous in your own mind for your age or career path, or some identity or version of yourself you or another hold. The more ridiculous or inappropriate it seems, the more it moves you from your heart without rhyme or reason, the better. This is not about hurting people or behaving without moral code. It is not about childish indulgence and questionable justification for letting the ego misbehave. It is not about the ego at all. The wild red mother eats ego for breakfast. This guidance is about listening to the truth of your heart and allowing your soul to throb with aliveness, making that more important than any restriction, opinion, judgment or fear the mind, yours or that of others, could consume. It doesn't say that. This guidance is about listening to the truth of your heart and allowing your soul to throb. I just like that word, throb. Okay, with aliveness, making that more important than any restriction, opinion, judgment or fear the mind, yours or that of others, could summon. You've got this. I've seen this back here. Interesting reading. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They can only be felt. Can you feel the passion running through my veins, driving me insane, running through my veins? You are entirely up to you. Okay, and there's something in you that the world needs, but it's entirely up to you, because you are entirely up to you. Okay, thank you for your time. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.